I'll be showing you what's on my iPad Pro. I'll walk you through the apps I use as a designer and a content creator. So, that being said, let's get right into it. I recently customized my iPad and I made a video on the entire creative process. If you're interested, I put the card on the top right corner and the link in the description box below. But basically, I organized and optimized my iPad so I would have all my most important apps on the first page. The second page is where I put apps I don't use as often. I don't want to bore you, so I won't go into details here. I'll now get into the iPad apps I use regularly, starting with the apps in my dock. In my dock are the apps I use the most. I gave these icons a similar style to help them stand out. So, an app I use every day is the Books app. My iPad makes it so much easier to get some reading in. Before, I honestly never read any books, but my iPad has made reading a lot easier and more accessible. In the app, you can customize the reading settings to best suit your needs. I also appreciate that I can highlight text while reading. This helps me stay engaged and focused. As a designer and content creator, Procreate is an app that I use quite frequently. I use Procreate to sketch out different ideas and concepts for my creative projects. I also like to casually doodle from time to time. I'm not really an illustrator, but doodling helps me relax and is a great stress reliever. I use the Chrome app frequently to surf the web. In case you didn't know, I have a blog and I post a lot of content about productivity, lifestyle design, and a lot of iPad content, such as digital planning, journaling, and note-taking blog posts. I left a link to my website in the description box below if you're interested in checking it out. One of my favorite apps on my iPad is the GoodNotes app. I use it almost every day for my business and creative endeavors, and also for my personal life as well. GoodNotes is great for digital note-taking. I take notes for my YouTube endeavors, my blog, the courses I'm taking, and much more. I'm using a digital notebook I designed in the color Cherry Blossom Pink. There are 36 note page templates, 12 tabs, 4 folders, and more. I included a variety of different page templates that I know will be useful for students, those who are working, creatives, those who want to be productive, and more. This notebook is also available in matcha green and gray. The links to the notebook are in the description box below if you're interested. I also use GoodNotes for my digital planning. Digital planning is like using a paper planner, but on your iPad. I find it to be a lot more customizable, convenient, and efficient. I also use an undated digital planner, so I save a lot of money in the long run. I also really like to customize my digital planner with cute and minimal digital stationery. It makes the experience a lot more special, personal, and just fun overall. If you want to see any videos on digital planning, let me know in the comments below, as it is something I have a lot of experience with. I also left a link to the digital planner and digital stationery products I'm using in the description box below. With the iOS 14 update, I've been loving the Widgetsmith app. I was able to customize my iPad with it, and using my iPad is now such a pleasant experience. Another app I use is the YouTube app. I use it to watch videos in my free time and to also monitor my YouTube channel. My matte screen protector allows me to comfortably watch videos under all lighting settings and scenarios. If you guys don't have one, I personally recommend getting one. I left the link to the one I have in the description box below. It's really affordable and will save your iPad screen. Moving on, Here are the apps I have in my business folder. Essentially, these are the apps that I use for my blog, YouTube, and more. The app I'll be starting with is Notion. Notion is an essential app for my work, YouTube, blog, and more. As you can see here, I have a YouTube workflow with all my content ideas. I also have a blogging workflow for my blog post ideas, as well as a more general content idea Kanban system. Notion helps me out so much with my work. I also appreciate that you can access your Notion account from your phone, tablet, and laptop. It's very handy and convenient. Dropbox is another application I use regularly. It helps me transfer files easily and without any fuss. Like Dropbox, I also use Google Drive to manage and transfer files. In addition, I write my blog posts, emails, YouTube scripts, and other business-related copy with Google Docs and is stored neatly in Google Drive. I've been using the Google Suite ever since high school, so the interface is intuitive and easy for me. I'll now be moving on to the apps in my inspiration folder. One app I love to use for inspiration is Behance. There are so many gorgeous projects on it by so many talented and awesome creatives. It's an amazing place to find design, illustration, photography, UI/UX inspiration, and so much more. Another app I use for creative inspiration is Dribbble. Unfortunately, the app is sunsetted, but you can still access the site on your internet browser. I love to use Dribbble for user interface and user experience inspiration, especially as an iPad user. Dribbble is also great for illustration inspiration or just about anything really. It's organized in a way that allows you to easily find whatever you're looking for. And last but not least in my inspiration folder is Pinterest. I love using Pinterest for creative ideas in both my work and my personal life. I love creating boards for creative projects, home projects, food ideas, and more. It's such a fun, cozy, and calming experience. Pinterest truly never fails to inspire and excite me. My iPad is useful and practical in my everyday life. If you're an iPad user, tell me your favorite app on your iPad in the comments below. As a reminder, all the links to the products I use are in the description box below. And this concludes my iPad walkthrough. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more iPad and productivity videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys soon.